Happy Monday morning. My Monday has been so full, you guys. I just had a callback audition, which I'm really excited for. And I got to audition with Mr. McCray, which is always a lesson. It's always a lesson I'm learning in the classroom of marriage, y'all, in the classroom of marriage. But we came out on top. We did a great audition and it's on its way. So I really wanted to talk about adapting and overcoming. Um, that's this a lot. I've heard that for years, how to adapt and overcome, because oftentimes we are thrown curveballs in life. And I just want to remind you today and this week, as you go into this week, there are going to be things that don't go your way. Or there are going to be changes. Sometimes it's not even about it going your way, but I'm just going to talk a little bit about that for the next 5 minutes. And I would love to remind you guys that the self-care workshop is coming up. Make sure that you register for that. So here we are. Give me a shout out, a hey boo hey, wherever you're tuning in from. Share this because I want you to know that in the grand scheme of life, when things are, you have to pivot, or when you're thrown a curveball, it doesn't mean that life is over as you know it. It doesn't mean that things aren't going to be going your way. It may be that they weren't going the way that you had intended. Because one thing that I know for sure is that things always, and I mean always, work out the way they are supposed to. That's something that I want you to remember this week. So as you go in, you start this Monday morning, you go into your new week, and you have these ideas and you have these plans and you have the schedule that you want to do things on, or you were planning on seeing someone that you wanted to see this week, or that you were planning on, for me, my schedule. Like I had this schedule all planned on things that I'm going to do. And as an actress, you often get, callbacks or auditions, and they kind of throw a monkey wrench in the schedule that you already had. Now, me running the business of Love CEO Institute, simply because, like, say, for instance, the 7-Minute Monday Motivation, simply because I had an audition that was exactly 9 a.m. on Monday morning, doesn't mean I don't come back and do what I intended to do. It doesn't mean that. So I just want you to be open, because this is a muscle that I've had to learn over the last, I don't know, 5, 6, 7. I've been, since I've been 98, I've been acting since 98 here in Los Angeles, but having a business and doing certain things, and having times that I have to be at a certain place. Sometimes stuff comes up and you have to make that adjustment. How many of you have ever had a time where you had intended to do something a certain way or at a certain time and things happen crazy? Like, these are lessons for me. I'm sitting here telling you 7-Minute Monday Motivation. However, it's a big lesson for me because I like schedules. I like knowing things are going to be organized. And one of the reasons I like schedules and like things organized is simply because I know that life throws you curveballs. And if my life is all up in arms all the time, and then I get that curveball, I'm just in a hodgepodge and not knowing which way is up. But if I know I have a plan, I have a schedule, but I'm also open to the unlimited possibilities, and I'm going to call them unlimited possibilities and not pains in the ass. It's just, let's call it what it is, because I've had friends and even found myself sometimes getting an audition and be like, oh man, I got this audition. What am I going to do about this other time? And what do I got to do about this other thing? And it becomes this burden when the universe is like, all right, homie, all right. You want to have a little bit of attitude about your schedule going up in arms? Am I really going to bring you these things? So I want you to think about your goals this week, where you have a plan. Yes. Where you have intentions. Yes. But also consider having a broader picture of what your bigger purpose is, and accept that that can be executed in many different ways. You walking through life with your purpose and doing the things that you intend to do throughout this life might come to you in different ways. It might come disguised as different things. And I want you to be open to that, because only when you are open to that are you open to the unlimited possibilities of abundance. You have to not be afraid of the curveball, because that curveball may be sending you down a new path. And that new path, at the end of that new path, it may simply be the thing that you have been longing for, that thing that you have been wanting. So today I remind you that curveballs ain't always bad. And when you have to pivot, they aren't always bad. And when you are given a crossroad where you have to make a different decision, it is not always bad. And when something shows up in your life that wasn't really what you expected, it is not always bad. I ask that you seek the silver lining in the changes. You seek the silver lining in those curveballs, because they are there. And sometimes if it's a very traumatic experience, I don't want to negate the fact that you have to heal from certain traumatic experiences, but just pray on the fact that there is a higher purpose and higher power that's leading you to where you need to be. Because you've been placed on this earth with a purpose. You've been placed on this earth with a mission. And you will get to that mission no matter what. So this week, when someone throws you a little monkey wrench in your plans, just understand you're going to adapt and overcome. And you're going to lean into it and know that you are still on the path to your mission. Okay? I love you guys. I want to make sure that you are going to join us in the self-care workshop. I have a lot of amazing things going on. Just text me 310-421-0775, because one of the foundations of what I'm talking about, being able to pivot and being able to not be like, oh my God, my schedule's changed, woe is me, is really having a plan where you've laid that foundation of taking care of yourself, period. This workshop is free. I do this for free. That's something that I want you to hear me though. I could charge for this workshop. The amount of information that I give you and the massive change you have in your life, this is something that I could be charging for. But I know that this is the foundation to everything, and I want every woman to have this foundation, which will lead you to your purpose, which will lead you to your passion, which will give you the calm mind to be able to pivot on a dime, to give you the calm mind to be able to look at a curveball and say, I'm going to breathe into this and keep plowing ahead. So I love y'all. Text self-care to 310-421-0775. Make sure that you are registered for this workshop. I am giving away a free self-care ebook as well. It's something completely different from the guide if you guys were in the workshop before, but I'm giving away a free self-care ebook to everyone. I love y'all. Let me know where you are tuning in from. If you're listening to the replay, give me a hashtag replay and go out and make it an amazing week. Make it an amazing week. All right. Bye.